Hi, this is Sherry Parker Lewis. I'm the senior pastor at First United Methodist Church of Brighton and Whitmore Lake. And this is a message for friends and family of First United Methodist Church. We might call it a mid-May State of the Church announcement. It is a pleasure to be with you today and to share with you some information about the church fellowship, service, worship, and finances. I've received questions about all of those and so wanted to give you some information, but keep in mind that you can always check our website and sign up for e-news and receive that with weekly reminders of what's happening. So let me begin by talking about fellowship. It is amazing that we continue to meet in small groups and classes, even some small groups and classes which would have traditionally ended by now continue. In addition, George and I are hosting at 4 o'clock on Wednesdays and Sundays a live stream kitchen table talk where we take a different faith issue each time and discuss it live on Facebook. If you have not connected with a small group or a class or have been connected with Table Talks, please find those on our website. You'll find more information. And I wanted to just add, if you would like to start a small group, whether that's for fellowship, just to get together with some friends at the church, whether you'd like to start a Bible study or a book group to talk about a book, we are ready to help you. You contact Pastor Bob or myself. Not only will we help you with resources, but we'll get you a Zoom meeting organized and teach you how to do it so that you can start a small group. Please consider, as these weeks continue in our homes, of connecting with the people that you know and love at church. Other people have asked about finances, and I wanted to just say a few words about what's happening with finances at our church. I continue to be amazed at the generosity of this congregation through electronic fund transfers, through the mail, and now through PayPal and texting giving and another application you can get on your phone. People continue to be amazingly generous. For example, in April, when our doors were closed to in-person worship through the entire month, members of this church gave $38,500. It is astounding. In addition, we were one of the first places to receive the Paycheck Protection Loan from the U.S. government. It is a forgivable loan, and it will help to support our wages and salaries for not only the church, but for First Steps preschool employees for 8 weeks. Now, I'd love to say that everything is completely rosy, and that's not exactly right. We are to date about $26,000 down in giving. This is the equivalent of about 4 weeks offering that we would receive in the plate on Sunday morning. So we are a bit behind. Now, we are saving some money. We're saving money on the cost of utilities. The trustees have been vigilant in keeping temperatures down and lights off. We're not using as much electricity. Some of our programming is not costing as much money, and sadly, we have had to cancel Vacation Bible School. So the cost of some programming is not there, but there are some additional costs that come with this extraordinary time. In order to make sure that you're safe and all of our visitors are safe in our campuses, church buildings, we are investing in personal protection equipment and sanitizing equipment. When you return to worship, you will find touch-free sanitizer dispensers. You will find new ways that we are making sure that the building is clean for you to be in, and those are financial investments. In addition, we understand that from this point on, we will have online worship. For some of us who are more vulnerable, we won't be coming back for a few weeks or maybe even months. So you can trust that we will continue to offer Sunday morning worship. And in order to do that from our sanctuaries in a quality way, we are investing in audio visual equipment that will allow this to be successful in quality even in the days, the weeks, the months to come, so that we will be reaching out in powerful ways. I want to again thank you for your generosity and for sustaining this ministry that is making a difference in people's lives. And I want to say just a little bit more about that. Worship. In this crazy time, we have been able to be creative in worship like no other time. I am so blessed to see all of the people who are participating in worship and all of those of you who are joining online. And this is so amazing. As I look at the names of people who are joining us in worship, I know there are people not only from this state, but from other states that are learning about the power, the transforming power of Jesus Christ in our worship services, something that we would never have been able to do if we had not gone online. In addition, our worship continues to grow in quality because of the faithful staff and volunteers at this church who take very seriously the proclamation of Jesus Christ. I want to tell you also about what we're doing in service because it is remarkable. You have probably heard about the thousands of masks that are being sewn by congregation members and sent out. You may have heard also about food ministry. We sent over $600 worth of food down to Cass Community Social Services, and we've been given another larger donation so that we can send more. In addition, we have carried out our obligation that we started in Lent, that everyone eats, and we are feeding the hungry not only as individual volunteers, but by donating food around the county. In addition, we continue our Love Inc. ministry of offering gas vouchers to those who are in need, and we are ready to come back online with our bedding ministry when we're able to do that. We are a church that values service, and we continue in powerful ways. Now, there's this traditional question about what makes a strong church. And the question is this: if the church did not exist, would the community even miss it? Oh, I know in our case that the communities of Brighton and Whitmore Lake would miss our ministry. They would miss a place where nonprofit groups can gather and where hundreds of AA and NA members' lives have been changed. Those who were part of the dental clinic and would not have the affordable dental care that we are able to provide through the generosity of this congregation. But I would say there's more. Because not only would I ask the question of would the community miss us, I would ask if this church did not exist, would there be people who would not have the opportunity to learn the good news of Jesus Christ? And I am convinced that it's true. Through your invitation, through your witness and testimony, through the very existence of our community of faith and our church campuses, we have, through the years, proclaimed the good news of Jesus Christ, and we continue to do that. We may be doing it in different ways right now, and these ways may become part of our regular ministry into the future, but we will not be silent about how Christ offers hope to our community and to the world, and that God can guide us in powerful ways. Now, someday soon, we will be together again. We will return. But I want to tell you, with our church healthy and strong, we will not be the only ones who come through the doors. because there are people out there who are hungry not only for fellowship, but they are hungry for purpose. And we have the opportunity to offer purpose and to offer the truth and the hope of Jesus Christ. What's the state of the church? We are alive. We are strong. And we will continue to exist in bold and new ways. And it is my privilege to be along with you on this remarkable journey. God's blessings. Amen.